Why Stoicism is more relevant than ever. Are you wondering how Stoic philosophy can help you with daily stress and anxiety, as well as improving your general mental strength? Or do you just need some motivation for your daily Stoic journey? Then you're in the right spot. I took hours of Stoic content and condensed it into these 12 core lessons. By the end of this video, you'll have all the tools to transform yourself from a warrior into a warrior. Here is my guarantee. If you practice what I'm about to show you, you will become a calmer, more composed person in stressful situations. But if you skip around, you'll miss the key ingredient that makes it all work. So watch until the end and save this video, because what you're about to learn could change the way you handle life forever. Let's begin. Lesson 1. Control what you can, ignore the rest. Focus on what you can control. Thousands of years ago, a wealthy merchant named Zeno was sailing across the sea when disaster struck. His ship sank, taking all his goods and money with it. Imagine that, losing everything you've worked for in seconds. Most people would break down completely, spiraling into despair and self-pity. But Zeno was different. He calmly swam ashore, took a deep breath, accepted his losses without complaint, and made a powerful decision to rebuild his life, not with wealth, but with wisdom. In addition to testing his ability to apply what we will talk about in lesson number 2, this incident also led Zeno to realize a vital truth. There are 2 categories in life: things you can control and things you can't. You can't control storms or accidents. You can't change the past or the opinions others hold about you. But what you can always control are your own actions, your own responses, and your own mindset. Take social media. For example, every day, you see friends, influencers, and strangers posting perfect moments, luxury vacations, new cars, dream jobs. It's natural to feel envy or inadequacy. But remember, you can't control their posts or their lives. You can, however, control your reaction. Instead of dwelling on envy, channel your energy into improving your own situation. When you master the Stoic principle, no external event or comparison can truly disturb your inner peace. As the Stoic philosopher Epictetus famously said, "Make the best use of what's in your power, and take the rest as it happens." This simple shift in focus can transform your entire life, giving you an unshakable calm no matter what chaos comes your way. Lesson 2. The power of perception. What you see is what you get. Marcus Aurelius, one of the most powerful emperors in history, wrote, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you'll find strength." Life rarely goes exactly according to plan. Jobs suddenly end, relationships break apart, and unexpected obstacles show up when we least expect them. Your first reaction might be anger, frustration, or resentment. You might feel like life is unfair or even cruel. But what good does complaining actually do? Does it solve your problems, or just make you feel worse? Acceptance means fully acknowledging what has happened, even when it's painful or difficult, and then immediately moving on to solutions. Let's revisit the scenario from earlier. You've been fired. It feels devastating, shocking even. Your head spins with worries and questions. But here's the thing. You have 2 choices. You can let yourself be consumed by bitterness, anger, and blame. Or you can take a deep breath, accept the reality of your new situation, and calmly ask, what's the best next step I can take? Acceptance doesn't mean you have to pretend everything is okay. It doesn't erase the pain. It simply positions you to take productive action instead of wallowing in negativity. While a lot of this is easier said than done, we will be giving you some actionable steps throughout this video that will help you become a master Stoic. Lesson 3. The art of acceptance, amor fati in action. Seneca, a prominent Stoic philosopher, believed that comfort makes people fragile and weak. His advice? Regularly put yourself in slightly uncomfortable situations to build your resilience. Yes, it sounds a bit odd, but hear me out. Think about professional athletes. They don't just magically handle high-pressure games. They train hard, deliberately putting their bodies and minds through difficult situations so they're ready when the real challenges come. You can apply the same idea to your mental strength with these 4 examples. 1. Take cold showers occasionally to build mental toughness. 2. Once a week, eat simple, basic meals instead of your favorites to practice gratitude and humility. 3. Spend an entire day without your phone to improve your patience, focus, and ability to be alone with your thoughts. 4. Try walking or biking instead of driving occasionally, just to experience minor inconvenience and build your mental muscle. Seneca described this approach as voluntary discomfort. Whenever he faced these small inconveniences, he asked himself, "Is this really the thing I was afraid of?" Practicing small discomforts regularly shows you that you're far tougher than you realize. You begin to see problems as manageable rather than overwhelming. Sure, cold showers aren't exactly pleasant, and giving up your phone for a day can feel unsettling at first. But guess what? Life itself isn't always comfortable or predictable. The more you expose yourself to minor discomforts intentionally, the more confident, resilient, and prepared you'll become when real, unexpected challenges inevitably show up. In short, voluntary discomfort is like mental strength training. It prepares you to remain calm and steady when life gets rough. Lesson 4. Emotions versus logic. The Stoic way to stay calm. Have you ever found yourself lying in bed at night, worrying about something you said days ago or stressing over something that might happen tomorrow? You're not alone. But Stoics like Seneca discovered a powerful secret. The key to peace isn't in the past or future. It's right here, right now. Seneca taught that most anxiety comes from imagining problems that haven't even happened yet or replaying moments we can't change. His advice? Keep your attention firmly grounded in the present. Here's a simple trick to try when anxiety hits. Stop what you're doing and take a slow, deep breath. Then ask yourself, what problem do I have right now, in this very moment? Usually, the honest answer is none. You're safe. You're okay. It's your thoughts creating stress, not your present reality. Now, if you are listening to this and your parachute just failed to open, well, then this does not apply to you, and good luck. Practicing mindfulness can feel weird at first, but think of it like training a new muscle. The more you practice, the easier it becomes. Soon, you'll find yourself automatically calming down whenever you start to spiral into worry. Next time stress creeps in, remember Seneca's words, "We suffer more in imagination than in reality." Pull yourself back into the moment. Feel your feet on the ground. Notice your breath, and let your worries float away like clouds passing overhead. Lesson 10. Don't get upset by change. Heraclitus, a philosopher who influenced Stoicism, famously said, "The only constant in life is change." Despite this, most of us struggle with change, whether it's moving to a new school, starting a different job, or facing a new life chapter. Change can feel unsettling. But Stoics teach us to accept change as natural and even necessary. Marcus Aurelius compared life to a flowing river. You can't hold on to one moment because everything continuously moves forward. Think of change like seasons. Winter might feel harsh and cold, but without it, we'd never appreciate spring's warmth. Each change brings new opportunities and growth. Instead of resisting change, embrace it. Ask yourself, how can this change make me stronger, smarter, or happier? Viewing change positively transforms your fear into excitement, allowing you to stay resilient and flexible no matter what happens next. Lesson 11. Be tough, build inner strength. True strength isn't just physical, it comes from within. Stoics taught that building inner strength means relying on yourself, believing in your own abilities, and not needing constant validation from others. Today, many of us seek approval through likes, followers, or praise. But depending on outside approval for happiness leaves you vulnerable. Your mood becomes tied to things you can't control. Epictetus believed real strength comes from knowing your worth, regardless of what others say or think. Remember, people's opinions constantly change, but your self-worth shouldn't. Here's how to start building inner strength. Recognize and appreciate your skills and strengths regularly. Challenge yourself to handle small setbacks without seeking immediate reassurance. Celebrate your achievements quietly without needing external praise. Over time, you'll notice a powerful confidence building inside you, one that's unshakable even when the world tries to knock you down. Now, before we hit the last lesson, I'd like to take just 10 seconds to ask for your help. If you like this content, simply subscribe to the channel and like this video, as this truly helps us put out more content for you. Okay, let's close it down with what I believe is one of the most important characteristics for personal growth. Lesson 12. Never stop learning and growing. Epictetus famously said, "It is impossible for a man to learn what he thinks he already knows." Stoics understood that the journey of learning and personal growth never ends. Life isn't about reaching a finish line. It's about constantly improving yourself. Every day is an opportunity to become smarter, kinder, and stronger. Here's how you can embrace lifelong learning. Always stay curious. Ask questions. Read widely and deeply. Learn from your mistakes instead of being embarrassed by them. Seek feedback from others and be open to constructive criticism. The moment you think you know everything, you stop growing. But as long as you stay humble and eager to learn, you'll keep evolving into a better version of yourself.